Fuck me, let's go. Alright. To the Hostess Club! Woo! Yeah! Everyone's excited. You know why everyone's excited? Because these are the last two. These are the last two. We're almost there. We're almost there.
Huh?
You know, and then we're still dealing with hostesses because we've got to train one back in Ryukyu. But we're almost, like, done talking to them. That one we're just turning into eye candy for other people, I think. I'll be honest, we had the introduction for it, and then I completely abandoned it, so I have no idea how it actually works. But, you know, we'll have that to do at some stage. Damn it, Sakurai, if you're gonna be such a good fighter, why didn't you put yourself in as a final fighter? Ha ha ha, I'm funny. Just two more girls. Just two more. Just two more. Just two more. Just two more. And by the end of today, there will be none left. The hostesses will be defeated. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Almost there. Almost there. I've put zero effort into my appearance today. In fact, on the Sexy Toys 99 sign, best item name. Sexy Toys 99. Sexy Toys 90. Double 9.99. Ooh. Ooh. That's some pretty sexy toys, if I must say so myself. Damn. What about Super Gabriel? That one's not as good. How about, I can't read Japanese. I can't read that one. How about, oh, come on. Really? I was trying to find a sign that could rival Sexy Toys 99. Not quite. I don't know. I will say, out of the signs that we've seen in the Yakuzas, I'd say the only sign that I've seen that comes close to beating Sexy Toys 99, and I do think it does beat it, is the Sexy Pub Prison back in Osaka. The Sexy Pub Prison's pretty good. Everyone loves the Sexy Pub Prison. Everyone loves it. Urgh, fuck that guy. Oh, kicked him right into a wall. Do enemies take damage if they hit a wall? Because that dude didn't die from the kick, he died from hitting the wall. Huh, well there you go. Anyway. Ichni sunshine. Oh, whoa, shine, shine, sunshine. I'll be visiting. Yes, sure, I guess. Alright. Ranko Yazuki. Ranko Yazuki, that's it. What would be the proper way to pronounce that? She's immediately the best girl. She's immediately the best girl we've seen so far in this game. She openly has tattoos and red hair. I'm not biased at all, but so far she's the best one. Super stoked to meet you. You're immediately giving me a good impression. I can't wait to see how this turns to shit and how much you talk about how much of a terrible person you are and how you refuse to learn. I can't wait to learn that. Ranko. Okay. Ranko. Okay, thank you. I'm bad at pronunciation. So, like, want to order something? Sure, what are we ordering? Tanta Katan. Every girl loved the Tanta Katan. And the veggie sticks. So far, she's the best one. I'm the first meeting with every hostess. Look! I can be superficial. I can be superficial as shit. By the way, hello. Kinda like surprise. Let me go order that. Let me go order that? You mean call someone over here to order it? Oh, never mind. I hate this woman already. She's trying to take credit for what the waiter's doing. I'm gonna go order that. No, you're gonna call someone over here to take your order. She's already taking credit for work other people's doing. Fuck this bitch. My standards are so low that any slight positive is best ever and any slight grievance is worst ever. You can totally, like, chill out here. Look, I'm coming into this with 8 hostesses of baggage dealing with, and also just, oh my god. Since coming out of lockdown, today's been the worst day for people, like, being assholes at work. So I'm coming into this with, like, you gotta do a lot to make me not hate you. Kiri-san, do you, like, go to these kinds of clubs often? Oh, I literally have a checklist to try and sleep with every single woman here. I should probably not tell her that, though. Yeah, I'd say I do. Fairly frequently, Kiryu. It's almost been like half of this LP so far. Really? I just started working here, so like, I'm still kind of confused about how it all works. Don't worry, Ranko, I've been coming to these for several games and I'm still a little bit confused, so don't worry. And I never thought I'd be working at a place like this, you know. Why'd you take the job then? Why else? Need the money? Yeah! Duh, needed the money. Just for the money? Yeah! And also, I do belly dancing, so there's that too. Best girl, there we go. He also does belly dancing. Belly dancing? What's that like? It's an dance that's like all about twisting and shaking your hips and butt. Shaking your butt. Oh my gosh, Kiryu-san, the look on your face is just priceless. Is it now? Well, anyway, I'm a pretty good belly dancer. I want to go pro someday. Damn, let's go. Damn, I don't think belly dancing's come up once in Yakuza. Let's go. Oh yeah? I want to go study abroad in Istanbul. It's basically where all the good belly dancers come from after all. Damn, he's got all those aspirations. Kiryu confirmed ass man. I think when it comes to that stuff, Kiryu was just like caveman, just like boob, butt. I think any single time any part of a girl's body is mentioned, Kiryu just says the word of the part back and just starts drooling. Istanbul, not Constantinople. Which one's like the actual name? Or is that like a hated political thing that I'd be getting into? I normally hear it referred to as Istanbul, but is Istanbul like the name that like the people who came in took over from the original name, or is it the reverse? I have no idea. I know there's like both of those names, but I have no idea which one's like the better one. I have no idea. So that's why you're working here. Yep. Anyway, so I was thinking about going out to the birthplace of belly dance and do some intense training, so here I am. Earning the scratch for it. Hopefully you can make the trip there soon. I don't know about dancing. That's incredible. Just support her. That's incredible. Hopefully you can make the trip there soon. I guess it's that one. Well, if Kiryu spends a lot of money on it, she'll get there faster. Hopefully you can make the trip soon. Yeah, but like, sometimes I worry about it. Like, can I really survive over there on my own? I mean, I'm just kind of chilling over here, not taking things too seriously. If you have enough savings, you can just go there. Well, I guess if you're training to do like professional belly dancing, you're gonna be there for a hot fucking minute. Like, it's not gonna be like, oh, I'm doing a 2-week course over in Hungary to learn belly dancing if you want to go like pro and shit like that. I see. Plus, it'd be so far away from my friends over there. That's kind of holding me back from going too. Leaving your comfort zone's never easy. I mean, Kiryu moved to the other side of the country. He's literally not on the mainland anymore, so there is that. I totally get that. Hey, quarter of a heart. I guess the questions at the start are meant to give you less because the girl doesn't already like you, so there's a lot of that. Byzantine had its own, had it originally named Constantinople, but then the Ottomans came and renamed it Istanbul. That's their Dentures things and music reference. Yup, I also don't understand that. Ottoman Empire. Bros or shitters? I have no idea. I know about that. Like I know I've heard of it, but I have no idea the actual history of it, and I also have no idea what the music reference is. No idea at all. Believe me, I've been in that situation plenty of times. Takiri-san, what do you like do for fun? Beat up people a lot. To drink? Oh my gosh, you sounded so cool just now. Really? Because in my head, he said it with like a massive amount of hesitation and unsureness, but okay. Definitely not surprised to hear you say that, Kiryu-san. It's basically the same as me too. Best girl! I swear I'm not an alcoholic. Look! Look! Traditional lemonade, not hard lemonade, I swear. Slides can of cider further off camera. I love to get drunk. I'm such a cheap date, but I don't care. That's why she likes the Katan. Look, Ranko, I'll take you out. We'll get some fucking goon sacks. Let's go. Sometimes I go way overboard, though. How so? Oh my gosh, Kiryu-san, you can't just ask me that. Such an embarrassing story. Story that only implies once. Go hard or go home. Worst girl. If you say so. So anyway, how are you the morning after you drink a ton? Do you get all depressed? Or are you totally fine? Fine. Depressed? I've heard of people having hangovers, but depressed? If you're depressed after drinking, I don't know if it's the alcohol that's doing that. I'll be honest. Morning, try afternoon. That's a great answer. That's a great fucking answer. I get depressed. I mean, it's not because of the alcohol, but still. That's what I mean. If you're just like, damn, I got so drunk that I got depressed the next day, I'm just like, I don't think that's the alcohol, lady. I think that's something else. This is I kind of want to go for this just because it's hilarious. It's a hilarious response line. Yo, it's the actual good answer. Let's fucking go. Morning, try afternoon. I'm dead to the world until then. Kiryu's actually responding and talking in this one. He's only done that for like 3 other girls. Seriously? Oh my gosh, do you like get like blackout drunk? I mean, I wouldn't say I've never blacked out. Like, isn't it so funny when you're so drunk you have no idea what's going on? No, I don't get to that point. If I'm getting close to that point, I'll stop. I know when I like going hard, I don't like going too far. That being said, to get to the point where I have no idea what's going on takes a fuckload. Although probably I don't do Fox Mac all tolerances. Been shot in the ass drastically since, you know. So there's that. Even though I haven't been on it for a long ass time, it's still shot it to death. Sure. I'd still love to see you get blackout drunk, Kiryu-san. Chug, 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 chug. Totally out of time. Damn. Damn, I'm at the end of the first session. I actually kind of like the girl. Holy fucking shit, Yakuza. What are you doing to me? Yakuza 3, what are you doing to me? You can't do this to me. It's just going to hurt more when I hate her later. You remember how pissed I got on election night? That's probably the most drunk I've ever been, and I didn't black out then. I'm pretty sure my response was just to get incredibly stoned. I'm pretty sure that was my response. But yeah. Yeah, no, I do remember that. Because it was basically everyone I was talking to, regardless of country, was doing the same thing. In some capacity. Yeah, I think I've never... I mean, like, I've had issues where I've had to be, like, dragged home once. But that's because, like, a friend had a camera that had an incredibly bright flash on it. And it was just the combination of having... I didn't even have that much alcohol. I had, like, 3 drinks. But the incredibly bright flash, when it hit my eyes, it just knocked me unconscious immediately. And it's like, I'm sensitive to light and shit like that. And like, this was like a fucking DSLR camera that had like a giant, like it had an actual like bulb in the dish thing. Like, it was a ridiculously bright flash in a fucking house, like at a house party where most of the lights were off. So it was pretty dark. And just the moment the light hit my eyes, it just made me fucking collapse instantly. And like, I'm pretty sure, again, I don't blame the alcohol for that because I was only about 3 drinks in. Come by the club again soon, I'll be waiting. And like, I've had nights where I've had a lot where it's like, it's hard for me to walk straight. Yeah. I've had that before. But I've never blacked out or anything like that. Alright, Ranko again! So, I would have friends who would probably say I have blacked out drinking before. But that's a case of just like, we stayed up drinking until very, very late at night and then I fell asleep. And it's just like, I think there's a difference between blacking out and falling asleep at 4 in the morning because you're fucking tired. But still, I would never define myself as having blacked out drinking. But I'm not gonna say that I haven't done drunk too much in a single night before. I definitely have. But I'm pretty sure to get me blackout drunk, it would fucking put me in the hospital to do that. But I've known a bunch of people who absolutely do get blackout drunk. Or at least I have known. I currently don't know them. But I have known people who have gotten blackout drunk before. Hell, the house parties that I went to, like, between the ages of, like, 19 to 23, I would say at all of those house parties, there'd be at least one person who would get blackout drunk. But these are the people who would be, like, off their head at 4 drinks and just insist on pushing past that. So they'd get blackout and, like, actually just, like, collapse at 9 o'clock at night. after about 6 drinks or so. Because there are people who are very lightweight, but would still just push themselves as hard as possible. Whereas people I know who are heavier weights, to get to the point where you'd black out, it would be go to the hospital kind of shit. Neck is itchy. What a total buzzkill. I'm sorry. What's wrong? It's like one of my customers started giving me crap about my tattoo. What is he, my dad? Can I beat him up? Can I tiger drop this person? Can this be the person I tiger drop at the end of this? I'd very much like that. He did? Damn, what a dick. I know, right? Started going on about what would my parents think and how people would judge me and asking if I was really tough enough to deal with that. I'll fuck that guy. I'll fuck this guy so much. And I work at a fucking news agency selling fucking conservative newspapers to boomers and shit like that. Like, I get that shit too. Fuck those people. Fuck those people so much. Why don't you just, like, mind his own business? Seriously, I 1000% agree. Fuck that asshole. I completely agree with you. I think it's great you have a tattoo. I'd say, the thing is, I would go for this in this situation, because this is, I agree with what you're saying, where this is like, feels both kind of like deflection, and also she's saying other people should mind their own business. So us giving our opinion immediately back is like, but that's apparently what we're doing. Again, I don't think most people would take offense to that. Like, if someone said, someone's shitting on it, they should mind their own business, and you respond by giving your opinion, I just know some people would just be like, no, I don't care about your opinion. If you like it, okay, whatever. If you don't, okay, whatever. I'm not gonna give a shit, it's for me. I wouldn't do that, but I know some people would, because it's just like, it would come across as just like, you literally just ignored what I said. Which I would understand. Oh, what? You don't have to, like, suck up to me. See, this is literally what I was saying. This is literally what I was saying, right? I mean, I've got a tattoo too. Oh, really? Yeah, slightly have a tattoo. It means something a whole lot different than yours, though. Is it on your back? How did she know? Yeah. Anyway, getting our own burden to bear, not anyone else's. Goddamn, what a fucking Kiryu line to talk about tattoos. You're right, they can complain all they want about it, but it's our decision, right? That's right. Yours means something special to you, doesn't it? Well, yeah, duh. Then there's no problem, right? Kiryu-san. I was feeling really crappy about it before, but after talking to you, I feel like way better. Thanks for letting me vent, Kiryu-san. Hey. Damn. Again, we know how fucking important tattoos are to Kiryu. It's literally been a plot point that has come up in at least some capacity. It has come up in every game so far. Like how fucking important tattoos are. So it's really cool to see Kiryu get to talk about that with one of the hostess ladies, because most hostesses wouldn't care. But it's something that's really important to Kiryu. I get the feeling that she understands that implication, and she doesn't seem judgmental about it. Yeah. Yeah, she understands the implication about what the back tattoo means and stuff like that. And she's just like, no, that's what we choose. Fuck everyone else. Here, I get what you mean, but I think your reasons for getting tattoos is a bit different. A little, but still. Again, it says we know how important tattoos are to Kiryu, so it's cool to get him to talk about the importance of those tattoos with someone who isn't directly involved in the Yakuza. What's wrong? So these construction dudes came in earlier, and they brought the CEO with them, right? Oh dear God, Majima, what the fuck did you do? God, such an arsehole. Majima, what have you done? Majima, what have you done? You get bragging on and on. Oh, we built this big hotel. We're gonna build this apartment complex in Okinawa. Oh. Okay, so Majima, does this have anything to do with the resort deal? I don't think a resort and an apartment complex are the same thing, but still though. You gotta buy 3 cars before you get your dream car. Guess you're into those kinds sometimes, huh? I hate guys who don't know when to shut up. What does he, like, think it's cool or something? Men are proud creatures like that. But I don't know about the proud part, but they're definitely fucking creatures. He's totally not. Totally not. I feel sorry for the bastards who work for him. I'm way more into guys who, like, don't talk all that much, you know? damn, you and Kiryu are gonna get along fucking fantastically. I feel that, he says in 3 words. You're kind of like that, huh, Kiryu-san? What? I wouldn't say that, Kiryu. Yes. Look, Kiryu, there's a lot of things about you that we know. Man of few words is definitely one of them. Alright. Kiryu, you talk sharp and to the point and in short sentences. We all know this. Kiryu-san, I bet you're super into someone cooking a nice homemade meal for you, huh? Well, it's only because he doesn't know how to cook. It's only because he doesn't know how to cook. We saw him chopping up those veggies. I've like finally started to get good at cooking now. Hey. Oh yeah? Yeah. My ex-boyfriend was always begging me to cook for him, so I figured I'd start doing it more often. We shouldn't do it because someone was begging. And I feel like most people want to do nice things like that for their boyfriends and girlfriends, right? I mean, yeah. I don't know who wouldn't. But like, if he's begging, then that makes it like you're doing it as out of obligation because of niceness. Like after I started having a ton of fun with it. I feel like I eat at home way more often than I eat out nowadays. I do that, but I haven't made a batch of curry for like a week, so I've had either takeaway or not had dinner for like a week. Damn, I wonder why I'm falling asleep all the time. Will you make something for me? Oh my god, that's actually the right answer. Kiryu, you're not subtle. Sharp and to the point. Huh? Oh my gosh, Kiryu-san, you kind of just like asked me to make you your food all of a sudden. Sorry. And please, I bet you say that to all the girls. You sound like you've practiced that line a million times. Damn, someone calling out Kiryu on his extremely lame pickup lines. Someone calling him out on his fucking dad level pickup lines. Holy shit. It's just your imagination. Yeah, no, now you're being even more shady. Kiryu, you're pissing her off. Seriously, it's just your imagination. Kiryu, you're a liar. You're a liar. Extend the session. Glass is empty. Want another drink? Get some more of that Tanta-katan. Tell the amount of times I've said it in this game. I feel like I need to get some Tanta-katan in real life. That and Awamori. Which we haven't had Awamori in a long fucking time because we haven't been in Okinawa for a long fucking time still. Kiryu dates 10 different girls so he can go and ask each of them to cook for him. Look. Haruka only knows how to make curry and rice. And I don't know how to cook. So I need to get as many different meals in me as I can from all of these women. That's what the actual Love Hotel scene is. They're making a nice home-cooked meal for him. Whenever they talk about things heating up, that's the kitchen. You don't know what you're missing if you ain't in the kitchen. Why is that I never even actively watched that show. That was something my brother watched. Why can I remember it? I fucking hate my accursed memory. I forget so much important shit, but there is random fucking nonsense that is stuck in there. Just imprinted with one of those fucking, like, iron, things that burn things in things. Words are hard. What do you like to do on the weekends, Kiryu-san? What's a weekend when you work in an orphanage? Nothing in particular, really. Brand! That's the word. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's the one. Huh, okay. What about you? Huh? Me, I'm kind of the same. Though I like to sacrifice all my sleep to squeeze out as much fun as I can get. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, I like this girl. You don't sleep? Sleep is for the weak. We will never sleep, because sleep is for the weak, and we will never rest till we're all fucking dead. I don't even remember what fucking band that is. I just remember that line. And us shouting at a shitload as late teens / early 20s. Preceded by falling asleep. Preceding us falling asleep. Like, I do sleep, but not a whole lot. Fuck sleep. Fuck sleep. I'm probably just hanging out with kids, playing around, doing chores, other family stuff. And I guess during the week, the kids would be at school. So yeah, like the weekend is when the kids would actually be there, so you do more of that stuff. I guess that's true. My brain was saying he homeschools them, but that is absolutely not the case because they already had bullying at school. So no, he doesn't homeschool them. So there is a difference. To each his own. There's always some birthday or some kind of occasion that goes going on every week. So we get like 40 or 50 people to go out and party hard Okay, that sounds more like when I was in my early 20s, knowing that many people and having that much shit going on. I tend to avoid big groups of people. No, Kira, you don't, because there are certain heat moves you can only do when you're surrounded by multiple people. Which reminds me, we haven't done the heat move that's the tissue lady. We haven't done that yet. We should really do that at some point. How did your boy survive that? Kira tends to avoid big groups of people. I guess this is correct. The correct answer. Oh, huh? I mean, I'm not that surprised. You kind of give off that vibe. I think I like a nice quiet drink a whole lot better. You know, that's like super cool, right? And it's so you. I like it. I mean, most bars that Kiryu goes to are tiny little places that will fit maybe 10 people. The types of parties and stuff that you're going to literally wouldn't fit in Kiryu's favorites. So, even with Bantam's expansion, it wouldn't fit in them. If Kiryu gets in a big group of people, someone there will want him dead. Well, that happens in small groups too, but still. Yeah, the more people that get around Kiryu, the statistical likelihood of one of those people wanting to beat the shit out of him goes up. Which is really weird considering how few people have succeeded at that. You would think people would learn by this point, but apparently not. Still though. I think you'd have a totally awesome time out at a club with the right crowd. Maybe back in the 80s on the dance floor, but... You think so? Yeah, I'll bring you with me one night. You'll see. Well, damn. Unfortunately, Maharajas stopped existing past the 80s. I'm such an idiot. What? I totally forgot to buy some. Buy some what? Huh? Oh, I was supposed to buy incense and it totally just slipped my mind. Oh, is that what the kids are calling it? Incense? What for? For making my room smell good. Good, sure. Yeah, that's what it does. I love incense and well, pretty much anything that smells good, you know? Kiryu just immediately spraying on cologne in front of her. I say that, cologne smells like fucking garbage and I hate the smell of it. Well, cologne is either I can smell it and I fucking hate it, or I can't smell it, so what's the point? Fuck cologne. All my homies hate cologne. Even most perfumes, I'm just like, I'll also pass on most perfumes. I have this one. This is my one antiperspirant, and this is the one that I like. It's called Rexona Bright Bouquet. It used to be called Sexy Bouquet, but they stopped doing that. And this? That smells nice. It just smells like fucking flowers. That's fine. And obviously any perfumes that smell like coconut, but that's a whole separate story. But most of them just smell like alcohol. I don't know about anyone else. Maybe it's because I can smell alcohol strongly and most other smells I can't smell strongly. But for me, most like antiperspirants, deodorants, colognes, perfumes, to me, most of them just smell like the alcohol part of it and I can't smell what the smell is. And it's just like, just the smell of straight, pure alcohol on someone's body is not appealing to me. I use white musk oil in the bath. Okay, I don't know what that is, so I won't judge. Then when I get out, I put on this awesome body cream. I always put a bit of perfume before I go to bed. Damn! Yo, I wouldn't be able to smell if I smelled like perfume going to bed, Jesus. You're basically making a smell sandwich. Kiryu, what the fuck? So that's why you smell good, so good. Now make it about yourself. I guess it's just that one. No, it's the smell sandwich! Sirix Z, are you just making this woman just have the most interesting options to answer, or are these actually the best answers? Because all of the ones that you've done so far have just been the weird ones, and I kind of love it, but are they actually the best ones? Or are you just trying to give us a fun time? You're basically making a smell sandwich. Oh my god, Kira, you're starting to make me pee my pants. Well, that would kind of ruin the smell sandwich, but okay. I mean, that's way too many scents on top of one another, right? Huh? No way, it's totally fine. Oh, alright then. Kiri was trying to insult her and she did not take it as that. You have to hear this. One of my old pictures got put in a magazine. Did you ask for it? What kind of magazine? There's so many questions. Oh, really? Yeah, there was a special titled Para Para, a look back, or something like that, and they put in a picture of me at a Para Para event. I know what those are. I was so freaking tan back then. Like it was obscene. You did Para Para back in the day? Is Para Para similar to Gyaru? I have no idea. Yeah, I was a total paralist. I danced Para Para music and techno at these events at big name clubs. Really? I was like 16 too, hanging out with 22, 23-year-old college students. I was even the first year of the special event thing too. Damn. Damn, this girl was sneaking out and drinking at the age of 16. Unless the drinking age for alcohol is 16 in Japan, I actually also, again, would have no idea of that. I know the states of 21, and I have 18. That's as far as I... Ow! Fucking God. That's as far as I know. Sorry, don't mind that. Don't mind that. Ow. It's just the Parkinson's acting up. Para para is a synchronized dance that originated in Japan. Unlike most club dancing and rave dancing, there are specific synchronized movements for each song, much like the line dancing. Okay. Actually, though, that sounds fucking hype. Honest to God, that sounds amazing. That sounds awesome, actually. I've been line dancing. There was a person I knew who was super into line dancing and stuff like that. And I went to some line dancing events like that. And I will say there is definitely something fun about dancing in a group and all doing like synchronized movements and stuff. But doing that shit to techno at a nightclub, that's actually hype. I would probably fucking love that. I would probably love that, actually. It's basically just having a flash mob, but it's just every dance that you do at a club. That's awesome. Eurobeat square dancing, I have no idea of what it's like. You have no idea how good that sounds to me. You have no idea how much I love the idea of that. I mean, it's the total opposite end of, okay, not total opposite, but it's a very different thing to, what I normally do, which is mosh pits. Mosh pits are just pure fucking chaos. There's no rhyme or reason or anything like that, but that's kind of the beauty of a mosh pit for me, is that there's no rhyme or reason, it's total chaos, but just the pure energy of the crowd makes it synchronized by its very nature. It's literally the core identity of the things that I love in life. It's everyone's core individualness coming together for one massive cohesive thing. It's kind of the perfect that's the shit that I love about existing in a society, except for this fucking suburb which is filled with awful people. But in general, most people who aren't around where I live, that's the shit that I love, right? So that's what mosh pits to me symbolize and shit like that. But the idea of Eurobeat square dancing sounds so hype. I don't know if anyone else thinks that way, but I absolutely do. That sounds awesome. What did that chair job entail? I feel I will say there are some of the responses that we're giving to this girl. A lot of the others just felt like the most bare bones basic, compliments or just responses. She's had a couple, but I'll say so far Seriously's guide for this has had a lot more answers that are just actually adding to the conversation or changing the conversation. That might help make this girl more interesting, honestly, because if Kiryu's actually talking back, that'll just make it more interesting by default. I feel a lot of the girls here, the answers have just been, wow, that's nice, wow, that sucks, that's good, that's cute, and chuck in and spatter in a couple of Kiryu's incredibly lame pickup lines. What'd the chair job entail? Ha ha ha! Oh my god, wait, really? Kiryu doesn't know about para para. He was in prison at the time. If she was 16, yeah, that could have been 5 or more years ago. Kiryu would have been in prison. I don't think you'd actually ask me about that. Oh. It wasn't really a super serious job. I just said what I wanted to do and make people follow me and stuff. It wasn't a huge deal. You fucking lit the para para. It sounds good. Was that it? Yeah, it was kind of their leader. Huh. It's totally out of time. I'm actually enjoying myself right now. What the fuck is happening? What the actual fuck is going on? I just feel the game is setting me up to hit me in the face with her being a fucking asshole at some point. But I'm actually enjoying myself. What the fuck is this? Totally not down to bias. Totally because of good writing. Definitely no bias here, making me enjoy this more than the others. I drank a little too much today. Beer emoji. Feels good. Probably went tomorrow though. I'm even just texting you now. Come visit me soon. Kiryu could have totally been a part of it. I mean, it started out during the bubble era of Zero. Oh, okay, then that's actually a very good point then. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I guess if it started that early, absolutely it could have been a thing, yeah. And I was thinking like, I don't know, it's just like, it sounded like something that would be squarely a 90s thing, but yeah, okay, that's fair. Actually, to be fair, Kiryu was out of prison for a lot of the 90s too. Not all of it, but he was out of prison for like half of the 90s. I will give a, actually no, I didn't even bring the gifts with me. No, I won't give the gifts. I think I gave them all to Ghana. Well, let's order some Tanta Katan. I'm not gonna pronounce it any other way because I have no idea how to, and even if I'm told how to, I'm gonna fuck it up. Yeah, totally not enjoying this because I'm biased. This is just the best written character so far. And the best written conversations where Kiryu is actually responding. Definitely no bias. Just purely enjoying good characterization and enjoyable conversation. There's literally no one that believes me in this thing. So Kiryu-san, when you meet a girl for the first time, what part of them do you like always focus on? Kiryu or me? Because for me it's hair and outfit. You mean like what body part? Yeah, for me it's hands. I don't know what it is. Sometimes when I get drunk I even nibble on people's fingers. Don't do that for me. I sweat easily on my hands. I feel like maybe you've got your own thing for a certain part of the body, you know. When you meet him for the first time, what part of me did you start checking out, huh? I think if, like for me it's fashion sense. For me personally it's fashion sense. But if it's not, if I can't say fashion sense, then the actual answer's hair. And hands, also her hands. Also her hands. But she has nice red hair. Fucking fine. Also her hands. Also hands, I guess. I think I'm a hands guy too. Hands? Wow, it's so cool that we've got the same thing. Kiryu lied. I love when a woman has beautiful, slender fingers. I mean, I like a girl who has, like, beautiful, like, powerful. I can do some violence thing, not a sex thing. Get your mind out of the gutter. I can do some pretty smooth and sexy movements with my hands because of all my dancing. When you're belly dancing, you have to focus on every part of your body, even your fingertips, or your dancing's gonna suck. I really want you to see me belly dancing, Kiryu-san. Jump up on the table and do it now. Or do you need to be slightly drunker for that? I think I might have like really pissed off one of my friends when we went out to eat the other day. What happened? She was taking like ever to figure out what she wanted to order. We kept going back and forth on stuff. So I just went ahead and ordered for her. Okay, yeah, that pissed her off. Yeah, that pissed her off. Don't do that. They were super pissed at me and started yelling at me. Like, let me choose what I want to eat, okay? I mean, at that point, you just start giving advice. And then if she doesn't listen to that, then you start telling her to hurry up. Just ordering on her behalf is just like, okay, it's a bit of a dick. She hasn't called me at all since that happened. It is kind of crossing the line. It is. Apparently, don't feel bad about it is the correct answer. No, call her out. Fine. We're almost at 10. I don't want to fuck it up. I mean, I did it to help her, you know. It's not very helpful. Okay, then. You're still worried about it, though, aren't you? Yeah. So maybe she does things at her own pace. Maybe you should have been a little more patient. Yeah. Maybe I should send her an email. Good idea. Sorry to bother you with a super weird issue. Kind of glad I vented to you, though. I mean, Kiryu's response wasn't the worst in the world. I'll give him that. I'll give him that. It wasn't. It could have been significantly worse. I'm gonna go to an onsens are freaking bad. Are onsens the saunas or the baths? What's the matter? Nothing. Just I've been kind of on edge lately. Ha ha ha. Kinda on edge. Ha ha ha. Always a good sentence. Hot springs. Hot springs. Hot springs. Hot springs. I'm bad at words. I'm bad at English words, and that's the language I fucking speak. If anyone's expecting me to be good at Japanese words, then sorry, but no. I'm bad at Japanese words relating to ramen. And those are ramen words. If there's anything else, I'm just gonna be like, nah. There's a lot of things frustrating you. Yeah, it's way too much to handle. Aww. Sometimes I was gonna get out of here, you know? Just run away to some place that's totally not here. Do you wanna Ranko? Oh wait, sorry, I'm just trying to think of the pun for the YouTube video. I will say I am proud of myself that I have managed to come up with a pun for every girl's name so far for the YouTube video. Okay, Shiori's was definitely pushing it. But still though, because I was trying to make Shiori sound like the word show. But still though, I am impressed. I am impressed with myself. I love going out and partying with tons of people. And maybe the clubs can get like a little loud sometimes, but that's not why I want to leave. I think it's like all the crowds and the noise and the stuff in the city. Oh, I love that shit. And they can be bathhouses too. There are different direct terms of if it's indoors or outdoors. Okay. So I was like half right. Maybe I'll just get on some random train and go to a fancy onsen. That sounds good. Relax. Go do it. Where you wanna get to it? Relax. If I come back to come. I don't know how that song goes. I'm trying to remember that song based on when it's in the Bloodhound Gang song, so I'm really not gonna remember it at all. Maybe I'll come with you. Kiryu, your pickup lines are so bad. They're so bad. Like, he has dad pickup lines, and it's like, God, he became a dad in this game, and he, like, how much Yakuza 3 has made him a dad is so fucking hilarious. Because he's not just a dad in terms of him raising his children, but his personality with everything else has become so much more dad than before, and it's fucking hilarious. It's how you can tell that he wasn't a good father in Yakuza 2, because his personality was not like that in Yakuza 2. Hell, you just gotta have a look at the fucking idol thing for a perfect example of that. It's so hilarious, Kiryu-san. I wasn't kidding, though. Wow. You're, like, pretty straightforward about that kind of stuff, huh, Kiryu-san? Are you saying that's a bad thing? Not at all. It's just, I don't know. You're kind of shy, too. Ah, you're so complicated. Oh, yeah, well, I'll come with you. Because you shouldn't go into the hot springs alone. It's dangerous. I'll help supervise. I just want to make sure you don't drown in the hot spring, that's all. Kiryu-san, have you heard anything fun going on around town? I don't have anything fun to talk about because you're maxed out on hearts, so I'll pass. I'm not gonna look at what the answers are. I'll let you know if I hear about something super cool, okay? That's a random question, but do you like it when girls fawn on you? Well, why do you ask? It's only happened several times in this game. Well, I'm like pretty terrible at being all affectionate like that. Oh, really? Huh. Hey, well, you think it's like funny, huh? Just a little. This was like the one thing I didn't want to happen. Ha ha ha, you were saying? Kiryu. So like, for me, there's gotta be something I respect about a guy for me to fall for him. Wait, no, it's more like I only end up falling for guys that I really respect. I think I get it. I always end up pushing myself real hard in front of those kinds of guys. Like, maybe I don't want to disappoint them or something. I mean, I'll only fall for people if I respect them, but I don't, like, try to go out of my way to impress them. That being said, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before. I am absolutely never the person who makes the first move, and I basically never will be that person. So, you know, difference. Anyway, so, like, I have a super hard time loving on guys I respect, because you don't want to embarrass yourself. I think I get it. I get it. You might really respect someone, and then they might just see you giving them any affection as clingy or whatever bullshit. What's wrong with that? Why don't you tell them about it? Tell them about it then. Tell them about it. Tell them about it. Tell them about it. There we go. Wait, seriously? Wouldn't dudes be like totally weirded out about that? And if they are totally weirded out about that, then they shouldn't be. They shouldn't be the type of person that you want to date. Would you be weirded out about it if a guy said that to you? Oh, huh. I get it. So maybe I shouldn't be super worried about it then, huh? Well, again, if someone doesn't like it, tell them to go fuck themselves. Look, I'm very specific when it comes to relationship advice. My relationship advice is if the person that you're with doesn't like it, and it's not like a bad thing, and if they don't like it, fuck them. There's so many more fucking people. Like when I have people ask me for relationship advice about a problem, my relationship advice usually just ends up being, you know, I'd break up with them. If I was with someone who was doing that, I'd break up with them instantly. And people are just like, that's like really harsh. And I'm just like, it's a fucking relationship. Like, you shouldn't tolerate bullshit in that regard. Like, fuck that. Like, if it's a little thing, sure, but it's just like, If someone doesn't like or respect a part of you, fuck that person. Why would you even want to be with them? But my point is, unless you want to break up with someone, never ask me for relationship advice. Because my relationship advice is going to be, you should probably dump them. Look, I'm a harsh person when it comes to this shit. It's easy for me to fall for someone, and it's really easy for me to fall out of falling for some. Those words are hard. Whatever that sentence means, you know what I mean. Well, that was easy, huh? What's wrong with easy? Oh man, like, what's even up with me today? Thanks, Kiryu-san. To quote Daniel Sloss, if you don't love 100% of who I am, then you don't love me. That's a great quote. That's a great fucking quote. It's very much who I am. Very much the type of person that I am. Like, and that's the thing, I'm very much the person where it's just like, I am not gonna waste my fucking time on a relationship if that shit that we've got to get past, right? Like, there is so many fucking people that exist, right? There's so goddamn many people there is too many people that exist as potential partners, right? Like, it is impossible for you to even see everyone who is like a potential partner and stuff like that. There is a dearth of options. If someone's gonna be a dick about it, why the fuck waste time on them? If they've got to get to a point where they can work past something about you, like, unless that part about you is something that you need to work on yourself because it's an issue that you acknowledge that you have that you need to work on. And in that case, yeah, like, a partner, like, can have issues with that and stuff like that, and depending on, like, the committed part of the relationship, it can either be the breaking point for them or something that they have patience with to try and help you through it. Like, yeah, that's obviously a different conversation. But if it's just like a quirk that you have or a difference in your personality and their response is, well, either you need to change that or I need to learn to accept that, I don't want to waste any fucking time on that. Just fuck off, right? And it's just like, I don't know, because I think a big difference for me is also, it's just like, my bar for entry of, like, for sleeping with someone isn't that high, but, like, for dating someone, it's really fucking high. Because, like, for sleeping with someone, it's just, like, it can be a one-night thing, or it happens every now and then, like, who fucking cares? But, like, for a relationship, you've got to commit so much time and energy to that shit. So why the fuck would you waste it on something that's gonna be shithouse? Disagreements are fine, but once you get to the you need to change that, it gets pretty bad. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Or if it's something where, but again, even if it's something where it's just like, I need to learn to accept it, then it's just like, if it's something that you need to learn to accept, then you consider it a big deal. And I don't want to waste time in case you never learn to accept it or anything like that. Like, I know, I've known so many people who have been in terrible fucking relationships, and, like, I've lost count of how many different people and how many different situations I've been with people where they've been asking me for relationship advice, and they're always just like, how do we fix this? Or how do we get past this? And I always just think to myself, it doesn't sound like something you can fix. It sounds like it's a problem with either you or the person that you're seeing. Like, you're not compatible. Why are you wasting time on it? But, like, that's why it's like, I'm also, like, I'm not the type of person who will date someone the moment that I meet them, kind of thing. Like, it's also a big thing where it's like, I'm not someone who makes the first move on people, but I'm also, like, I've had, like, a handful of dates with someone where, like, that date has been one of the first times that I've interacted with that person, and you know what has happened in literally every single one of those situations? It never goes to a second date, because I'm just like, you've pissed me off. I'm not doing this anymore. Bye. And for that's not been little things. That's just been like, oh, this person has, like, different values to me. Like, just fundamental value and belief systems are different. I'm not even going to waste time on this. Bye. So for me, even dating someone that I've only known for a short period of time is just like, I don't want to do that. Because then I gotta commit time and energy to, like, trying to start the thing, and then they could do something that I'm just like, oh, okay, bye. Look, every bridge that I make with people, for the last, like, 4 years, every single bridge that I make with people is a bridge made out of fucking wicker that already has a bunch of, like, fucking newspaper and coals on top of it. It takes one tiny little fucking match of a spark to burn that fucking shit to the ground. That's the type of person that I am. I never used to be, but I've definitely become it because, holy shit, it saves a lot of time and energy. I'm not saying that everyone should, but it's just like, if you ask me for advice on that shit, that's where I'm gonna come from at it. I had a belly dancing lesson today, but it was really tough since I didn't sleep much yesterday. I'm always super exhausted the day after work. Gonna be a rough road to being a pro. Thanks for always coming asking for me. When will you come again? Oh, don't worry. I'll make you exhausted again, and then you'll never belly dance, and you'll never leave Japan and never leave me. Wahaha! My evil plan is evil working. Gelato bar? Are we going to gelato bar? Gelato bar! Gelato bar! Oh, sorry. I think I kicked someone on their ass. My apologies. I know, I say that I'm someone who can burn bridges super easy and stuff like that, but like it's not for me it's not like tiny little disagreements that make me burn bridges. It's like fundamental value differences where I'm just like, this is incompatible. It's very easy to find those types of people because I know primarily fucking assholes. So there is that. I never used to be this extreme when it comes to it, but over the last few years, it's just been like, nah, I kind of have to be. Because, oh my god, there's a lot of people who are just, like, terrible fucking people. Like, the amount of people that I cut out of my life or just stopped listening to them or anything like that with the pandemic hitting, because the amount, like, there was so many people who I considered fairly leftist and fairly progressive and shit like that. And then the pandemic comes around and they start spouting the most, like, pro-cop, aggressive policing shit that I've ever heard in my fucking life. And I'm just like, alright, bye! I'm not even going to waste time on this. Fuck you! Like, if you were ever the person that I thought you were, you'd never be the person to say this shit. So it's not even a case of, oh, can I change your mind on this? It's like, oh, who you've been this entire time is not who I thought you were. Fuck this. But I distinctly remember at the beginning of the pandemic, like, with the whole panic shopping thing, the amount of people that I heard who, like, when panic shopping was a problem, and people were talking about it. By the way, panic shopping is 100% the media's fault, and it's 1000% their fault that shit happens, and if you blame anyone else, you're an idiot. Like, you can't actually, like, they're the people who cause these problems by causing people to panic and stuff like that. Like, it's not an individual person's problem. But it's like, the amount of people that I knew at the beginning of the pandemic who were just, like, people who would just be, like, protesting against, like, go to actual protests for cops and shit like that, for all other reasons before the pandemic. Pandemic comes around and people start panic shopping, and they're just like, cops should be posted at the end of supermarkets, and if people walk out with more than 2 of any item, they should be arrested for it. And I'm just like, fucking hell, bye. Get the fuck out. You're not part of my life anymore. Get the fuck out of here. And shit like that. So I will say the pandemic has been a big thing for me of just like, I've become someone who ejects people very easily, because to the level that people have just like really exposed themselves as just being like not at all who I thought they were, or just saying shit that I just cannot support a person for that in any capacity. Has just been like, nope. I mean, like, the difference between pre-pandemic me and current me is just like, I hate people way more. Also, working retail at my job, where everyone is a fucking monstrous person, doesn't help that regard. I'm a much more hateful person now than I used to be. Literally why I'm taking a break from streaming later this year after I finish Yakuza, so I can stop bringing this energy into my streams. I mean, I'll talk like this and stuff like that. I just don't like it when I yell at people in my stream. All of this energy is saved for the assholes that I see in person, not for you lot, and I do apologize for when I do that. But I have a lot of pent-up anger from the rest of my life that I deal with. But yeah, like, the pandemic has very much been a thing of just, like, It's hard for me to just trust people in general now. Because the amount of people... And the thing is just, like, I don't buy any arguments of just, like, oh, it's a pandemic. Like, it's such a drastic shift in, like, how things have normally been and stuff. You can't, like... You gotta, like, be understanding of people who might react extreme to that and shit like that. And I'm just like, no. Why? There's so many other things that you could say, oh, well, this situation isn't usual, or this situation's not normal, so people might act like that in those situations. And I'm just like, if these were people who were actually committed to that shit, then that shit wouldn't fucking... It's in these times, it's in the most turbulent times that you need to stick by that shit the hardest. like if you're someone who claims to be, like, super progressive and supportive and stuff like that, but you stop doing that whenever it's slightly inconvenient or mildly difficult to be so, then what the fuck are you? You're a fucking liar / hypocrite. That's what you are. Sorry, I didn't mean to go off like that, but it's just like, this has been an issue I've been dealing with for a long fucking time. Wait, is this the boring as shit song? Oh, Ranko, no. Ranko, why? Ranko, why'd you have to do this to me? No, you were so good so far. Damn it. Like, I get it, it's meant to be a ballad thing, but even as a ballad, it's not. Even as a ballad, it's like a bit The backing music sounds like it belongs in Mario Galaxy. I might have said this before, but it absolutely does. This part's okay. Whoops. The verse leading up to this is nothing. This feels more like the ballad it's meant to be. So this part's okay. I think it's just the build-up is really... Like, even the build-up doesn't have the energy that a ballad should have. This part's okay. It's not good, but it's okay, right? It's just the build-up to... It's just the build-up of the chorus up to this part is just... Like, I get it's a ballad. I get it's meant to be, like, a bit of a slower song, like lower energy and stuff like that. I know what a ballad is. Or whatever this actual type of song in Japanese is called, stuff like that. The Western equivalent of a ballad, right? Like, I get it. And again, the chorus is fine. It's not good, but it's fine. But the verse leading up to it, there's just nothing going on. There's just nothing going on leading up to that point, sadly. Like, it's just actually just very... Yep, there's technically music playing. Wow, I didn't actually beat my record. Damn. That was awesome! Your rhythm was perfect! Are you gonna sing one? I will pass. I will pass. We don't come to karaoke if you're not even gonna sing. That's a good point, but still. I like it because it's easy to get 900 on. I mean, it's not that other. It's not the other songs. It's not the other songs. It's not. I still don't understand why I didn't even enter the cinematic on that other song. I was showing on the Discord. There is one for it. And like a real cinematic in this game that's not Kamurocho Lullaby, it's lady sings on stage with lights around her. At least Kamurocho Lullaby has like Kamurocho landmarks as the lights that are around the stage. So it's not like we're missing anything spectacular or anything like that. But I'm still confused. You should do Kamurocho Lullaby for last OSS. Oh, you know, we're gonna do it at least one more time. But yeah, we're gonna do it for the end. Like, I still don't think I've got 900 on it, but I'm not going to do it for every host of this. So we'll save it for whoever the last lady is. Though that being said, I probably should have done it for Ranko because she's the girl that I like the most so far, so maybe I should have treated her to that, but still. How, actually, random question. How do I do the heat move? Yeah, that narrows it down, dickhead. What's it called? Terror. Running with 4 or more enemies. Okay, at least we know how to do it. Running with 4 or more enemies. I still haven't done the reversal one. I've done all the others, haven't I? Have I done hurling? I don't think I've done hurling. But I also don't know how often you're grabbed. It's more so bosses that you're grabbed by. Yeah. I'm so looking forward to when I decide to do videos rating out on a scale of 1 to 10 for all the heat moves in Yakuza. I'm very much looking forward to trying to record every single heat move in Yakuza games. Like, I definitely want to do it. Rating all of them sounds like a fun time. It'll be an enjoyable thing to do when we're actually running through it and rating them. That will be fun. But it will require me to record all of them. And that is gonna take a while. Ranko Yuzuki. Ranko. I keep fucking up her first name. Ranko. Kiryu-san, I had like such a good time the other day. Thanks a ton. It's all good, Ranko. I actually enjoy you. I want to help you. Have fun. I want to go another after hours date with you. Maybe you'll actually sing this time, dickhead? No, probably not. Sorry. That fit's pretty good. Should I give a gift? No, because I don't have any. Unless you wanted these energy drinks. But I will warn you, if you have these energy drinks, I will have less food for my kids. Veggie sticks. We're literally just eating like sticks of celery and carrot. And I get we're not coming here to have dinner. But still, if we don't have dinner outside of that, it's not a lot of food. I say, being someone who literally earlier in the stream said that there have been nights in the last week where I haven't had dinner. But still though, do as I judge, not as I do. That being said, I am out of my lemonade. We're not even done with the first hostess. We're halfway through the first hostess and I'm already out of cool drink. I have water here, but it's absolutely not cold because I opened this morning before I went to work. $50 celery stick, yummy, yummy, yummy. You know my favorite thing about celery? How it has 0 taste to it. Oh, I love a food that is purely 100% texture of crunch and literally nothing else. So satisfying. Another one of my friends is pissed at me. Stop pissing off your friends. This is her character flaw. She pisses off her friends. I was at this friend's house and and I threw out a bunch of stuff. Now she practically wants to kill me. Why? Why does there always have to be these moments of these women revealing that they're kind of shitty? Why? Why has that been a thing that Yakuza 3 is doing so fucking consistently? Why? Why? You throw out her things without telling her? Well, yeah, but for good reasons, you know. Ranko! No! What the fuck? Seriously, Yakuza 3. This is fucked up. How many of these women are like bad people? Like, it's fucking disturbing. It makes me uncomfortable. Like, what the writers were thinking when they made this many women bad. Like, don't get me wrong, this is the most interesting girl that I've spoken to this entire time, and I'm actually enjoying my time playing this game. But they're making her just, like, do these horrible things. Why? Why? Like, you can have the girls, like, have an arc where they learn to improve themselves, right? Like, that's fine. Like, that's character growth. That's good, right? But, like, not all of the girls need to do that. Some of them can just be enjoying their own life and they have, like, decisions they want to make, like the mother. Like, the mother didn't have a character flaw. She just was, like, in a situation where she had to make a tough decision in her life. Same with the girl with the Bingada business from her mother. She was just in a situation in life where she had to make a tough decision. It's still character growth to come to a decision on that, but they didn't have flaws with their personality, like, in terms of what they were doing. But the amount of women who, like, do horrible things in this is kind of fucked up. It is fucked up, and seriously, like, deeply uncomfortable that it is this consistent a trend. And especially considering there's been a number of them who have not learned by the end of it. Literally, the point of the end of their arc is they have not learned that they're a horrible person. They are not improving. They will never improve. They're always going to be this terrible. Now, fuck them. Like, that's been a lot of them. Or at least more than enough. More than makes me comfortable. She had this Puma soap in her shower that was all moldy and this gross old hairbrush. Oh, and her toothbrush was all old and beaten up. It was probably like 2 years old. There's all stuff that belonged in the trash. I mean, if shit's literally moldy, then, like, who cares if it's special? Like, I don't care if your toothbrush is special. If it's moldy, get rid of it. But tell her. Like, talk to her. Like, if she is keeping all of this stuff that is getting to the point where it is old and moldy and not healthy to keep around, there's probably a reason for that. It's either a hoarding mentality, or she can't afford that stuff, or, like, she has trouble taking care of herself. You discuss that shit with her. Not just... Ugh, God. Maybe they'll special to her in some way. Kiryu, no! Kiryu, no! 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 That's not the... I'm expecting more from this game than it's going to give me. I know that. But I still don't know if I'm going to bitch about it. They're all super gross. That may be, but how do you know she wanted them thrown away? It was my grandma's molds. Yeah, no, fuck that. But, like, again, like, if you see that stuff and you know it needs to go because it's unhealthy, then yes. But you do that with discussing it with them. Well, I didn't. Look, I know you had good intentions, but you still shouldn't have done that without asking. Guess I should go apologize to her. Probably, yeah. Fine, I'll apologize, but I'm gonna tell her why I threw them out too, okay? That's perfectly fine. Open and honest conversation. This is so dumb. You still gotta do it. I know, and I think I learned a little something too. Did ya? Did ya? Did you? Because Kiryu's advice was shithouse. Like, no, if someone's toothbrush is moldy, it's not because it's special to them. It's because they're probably going through a mental thing that makes it hard for them to do that shit. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh! What's up? Everything okay? Kiryu, you do not know women. It's more than okay. I've almost saved enough money to go on my trip. Hey! To country with the name. That I feel uncomfortable saying either, because I don't know enough about the political context of that country to know what's appropriate. Can I say Hungary? Can I say Hungary, or is that name also like in terms of origin? Is Hungary okay, or is that also fucked up? That's great. Woo! Hey, what am I gonna like do with myself? I mean, like, now that I have all that money in my bank account, I'm starting to feel like way different. I don't want to spend that much money on going to another country. I don't want to spend it on bullshit here. Oh my gosh, it's actually happening, you know? Makes sense. Getting nervous? It's absolutely nervousness. All that planning must be tough? No, okay. I'll miss you. All that planning must be tough. Yeah. There's like so much I gotta do. Such as... I do have a study abroad. Ugh! God. I do have a study abroad agency making all the big plans for me. I just don't know what I should bring with me, you know? You can pack light, bring only what you need. She's living in another country. I don't know if that's the greatest advice. I mean, don't bring everything. It's gonna be a pain in the ass. But like... That sounds good. Yeah, a whole bunch of fun stuff over there instead. Well, no, because if you pack light, the more stuff that you don't bring, the more stuff you'll need to buy once you're over there. So that's the whole thing. You'll need to save up more money for it. So that works. I think it's a political thing, just it was historically called this, but due to a change in hands, it hasn't been that for a long time. Sounds like a very political thing. Sounds like a very political thing of country was called this, but new people came in, killed everyone, and now it's called this. I think that's like, I'm pretty sure that makes it like a political thing. I mean, whether it's like, I guess that's the equivalent of referring to Australia as Australia, right? Like Australia is is the name for the white country that was colonized, like that. So I guess it's similar as that. I don't think anyone's banned for the Roman Empire these days, so I'm pretty sure you're safe. Well, I don't know about like the people who lived in Hungary before before it was, before Constantinople was called Istanbul. Again, I have no idea of the history of this shit. I don't know whether, like, there was indigenous people there who were displaced and now the names changed or anything like that. And again, it's the equivalent to referring to, I guess it is the equivalent of referring to Australia as Australia. Like, Australia is the name that this country has as a result of white colonization and shit like that. So, referring to it as that is you're referring to the white country that now exists, as opposed to... Well, I don't know there's an Aboriginal name for the country itself beforehand. A lot of different Aboriginal languages, I don't know they had a name for the country as a whole. They might have, but I actually don't know it. But still. But even in that case, like, it is useful to use the term Australia because you're referring specifically to the white country that is Australia. And stuff like that. So referring to, like Aboriginal people who lived here before and their land and stuff like that, which would be the entire fucking country, and stuff like that, there is, like, a difference. So I guess, it's probably similar to that. Again, if I don't know something, if I don't know things about something, I'm always tentative, because I'm just like, I don't know enough about this to just definitively say, on my own, one's fine and one's not, or, like, jumping onto one side or not, because if I don't know shit, I'll freely admit, I don't fucking know shit, and I only know the stuff that I do about shit that I know because I listen to people smarter than me, and I just hope that they're fucking right when enough of them agree. What for? I feel so much better after talking it over with you. That seems to be a common trend. Not just with you. Well, good. But so when it was called Constantinople, that was the Roman Empire who did that. The Roman Empire were historically noted not great dudes. So I guess fuck those guys if that's the case. And again, I don't know anything about the Ottoman Empire other than it was called the Ottoman Empire. I don't know. History is not my strong suit. Roman Emperor Constantine. Okay, I didn't realize. Yeah. Okay. So when it was called Constantinople, that was probably a result of actually the Roman Empire displacing the people who actually lived there and taking it over. Because that was kind of like the Roman Empire's entire thing. So it's probably that when that happened. Okay, so yeah, I didn't even realize that Constantinople, like, that name came from Roman Empire shit. I didn't even realize that. So again, history is by far not my strong suit. I'm really bad at it. You know why I'm bad at it? Because history requires just remembering shit and that's all. That ain't gonna be something I'm good at. Curious-san, can I ask you a super weird question? I'm definitely more of a folder. I find, like, a scruncher, if you fold it, like, there's just so little, like, it could just, like, look how easy it just rips through and then just gets all on your fingers. That's just, like, super gross. But if you do this, like, there's way more protection, and it's not gonna, like, even if it, like, poke through, like, look, I can't get my finger through. That's not gonna come through the other side at all. This is way more protection. It probably ends up using way more because you want to, like, actually get, like, a shitload of it together. Like that, so it probably uses way more, so it's probably not as environmentally friendly. But I feel like this may not be what she's asking. Wait. Okay, it's not what she's asking. Never mind. Ignore everything that I said, Ranko. Ignore everything I said. I guess we're talking about something different. Have I ever really wanted to cry but totally couldn't? Did Kiryu cry when Yumi died? I know he was upset. I don't remember if he actually, like, shed tears. I actually don't remember. I don't even know if he did with Kazuma. I remember he screamed loudly with Kazuma. I don't remember if he actually, like, shed tears. And because Actually, I don't even know if he did with Tachibana. No, I think he did with Tachibana. No, he did with Tachibana. I think he cried and shouted with Shinji and Reina, but I forget. So my memory of that is that they're revealed to have died, and then you immediately fight Arase, and then I can't remember what happens after that. Look, it's been a hot minute since I've played Kiwami 1, and I care more about Zero than any of the other games, so... If I've rewatched my own or someone else's footage of a game, it's been from Yakuza 0, so there is that. Honestly, you know how convenient it is? Not that I've actually ever, like, watched a full one, but I should watch people, like, blind LP Yakuza 0. Because if they're doing Yakuza 0 and it's blind, they're probably doing it like me, where they have no other knowledge of any other Yakuza games, so I'm free from risking any spoilers from them knowing any other games. And Yakuza 0 is like the best one out of the series so far, so it'd be like the one that has the most fun reactions and stuff like that. I've like watched some people with some bits. I've watched countless fucking people react to Majima's grand entrance, because that's just one of the greatest scenes ever put in video games, but still. But I should like watch someone's actual like full LP of it. Because again, like if I watch someone like LP Kiwami 1 or Kiwami 2, they might be someone who has played through the other games and are now playing the remakes as they come out. But if someone's doing Yakuza 0 blind, there's a way more good, like decent chance that it's their first Yakuza game ever. They'll know less. So just for risk of, I don't want to find out shit that happens in other games, like and stuff like that. Like I don't want to go back and watch the best friends LP of Yakuza 0, because I know that Pat's played up to Yakuza 5 before Yakuza 0. So they might talk about events that happen in later games that I currently don't know about. So it's just like, oops, can't watch that LP and stuff like that. So, yeah, how many times has people close to Kiryu died? How many games has there been, and times that by like the 5 people that have to die in every entry? I think I'm probably overshooting that, but still. And I feel like I'm saying that there's like a fuck ton of people die in every Yakuza game, forgetting that more people died in 1 than in any other fucking game. I feel like 1 has the highest body count. Surely, right? Surely 1 has the highest body count, because basically no one gets to the end of that game alive. Like, that's, like, literally, so few people make it to the end of that game alive that the fucking next chairman of the Tojo clan is someone from the rival alliance. So, you know, how much bread have you eaten in your life? You know, I said that to someone once, and then I realized, oh, this person definitely doesn't watch anime. They have no idea what I'm referencing, and they were very confused by the line. Especially, I didn't say it in the localization way of how many breads have you eaten. I said how much bread. I didn't say how many breads have you eaten. Because if you say it that way and then they don't know the reference, they're definitely going to be confused. I don't know what's up with me. 1 really does have a big who knows if we'll get a sequel, kill everyone energy. Everything about 1 has that energy so much. Like, I swear to God, the only reason that Kiryu becomes chairman of the Tojo clan in Yakuza 1 is because they weren't sure if it was going to get a sequel. So, no, your character has to become the biggest fucking person in the Tojo clan. They, like, their work has to pay off for something. They've got to become the ruler of the Tojo clan of all of the Yakuza. But then they still get their happy ending because they bounce within 24 hours of becoming chairman and stuff like that. And then it's just like, oh fuck, there's like 7 sequels. So, whoopsies! But like, it's literally just, it's Kiryu, Haruka, Kashiwagi, Date, Torada. And I guess Kazuki and Yuya. Is there anyone else who survives that game? Because like, Nishiki, Shimano, Kazuma, Reina, Shinji, Yumi, like, everyone dies. Jinju, but I mean, he's the main villain, so it's not that weird. And stuff like that, but like, everyone fucking bites it in there. Like, it's so easy to understand in Yakuza 2 why the Omi were just like, you know what, we should invade literally right now. Why? Because everyone on the clan is dead. Dead as fucking dicks. Maybe I'm Kiryu, Date, Haruka, Yuya, the other Stardust, and Kazuki! Kazuki! How dare you forget Kazuki? How dare you? Dare you? Yeah, most people like Yuya more, but still, shut up. How dare you forget Kazuki? I feel like I might even be getting his name wrong there. I don't know if it's Kazuki. I think it is, but I don't know. I might be getting like some of the order of syllables mixed up, I don't know. Maybe I'm afraid of letting all these feelings out or something. Gotta let it out, gotta let it out, gotta let it out, gotta let it out. Don't think too hard about it. Sorry, I spent like 15 minutes on this one question. We should probably get a move on. Every single subsequent hostess takes longer. The final one's gonna take 3 hours because I'm gonna not shut up about other things. These will come out on their own when the time is right. So what, are you saying I'm like forcing myself to cry? That's a possibility. That was a different answer for that question, and we ended up just giving it anyways. Huh, Maybe you're right. It's not like there are any rules about when or where you should cry after all. That's right. Thanks, Kiri-san. Hey, no problem. Good place to stop. No, keep going, because we're going to get to 15. I would love another drink, thank you. I want to Katan. Can you top up my refreshments in real life? This is all the water I have left. It's not even fucking cold. I have no cold water. I have, once again, I have not taken care of my life very well. And my fridge is out of cold water again, despite the fact that I had 6 bottles in there. I haven't refilled my bottles for 3 days. And I've gone through 2 bottles every day. And then there was this one that I opened this morning. That was a really bad idea. The fact that I drank like half of this before I went to work this morning, so I'm just like, fuck, I'm really thirsty, because it was like a sweaty night. Because it was just hot here. And then I go like an hour, probably less, into my shift, and then realize, oh, I work on my own, and I really need to go to the bathroom. Whoopsies! That's why I don't have breakfast in the morning. I say that to people, and some people think that it's weird. Like, I don't get it. Some people think it's really weird that, like, when I'm at work, like, when I go to work, I don't have breakfast before work because I work on my own for so long that if I have breakfast before I go to work, I will definitely need to go to the bathroom before someone shows up to let me be able to go to the bathroom. And then I'm, like, spending so long just desperately needing to go to the bathroom that it hurts. So I just never have breakfast. For some reason, people think that's weird and shouldn't be, and like, that's not a good thing to have happen. I don't get it. I don't see the issue. This is why I take an energy drink to work. So then I start having my energy drink while I'm already started my shift. So it's way further in than when I'd have breakfast before I go to work. So then by the time I need to go to the bathroom after having that drink, someone's shown up for it. I skip breakfast soup, it's because I wake up so that I usually have just enough time to drag myself out of bed and get to work. I'll say I'm the exact opposite. Like, I'll start work at 8 o'clock. I have to start getting ready at about 7:20 to make it to work in time, and then I'll wake up at 6 every day. I have more than enough time. It's just, if at any point before I go to work I have breakfast, I won't need to go to the bathroom until I get to work. And I work on my own. Like, the boss owns 2 stores in the same shopping center, but I'm the only staff member who works at my shop for 90% of the time. So I have to wait for enough people to show up at the other store that someone can come down from there to my shop for me to go to the bathroom. And if I have breakfast before I go to work, I will just be like, there for like an hour just going, I desperately need to go to the bathroom right now and no one's going to show up for ages. So I just don't have breakfast. And look, Boomer Juice is my breakfast, and that's totally fine. Definitely no issues with it. Definitely no problems associated with it. And especially now that I don't have lunch breaks at work because I finish at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, so the first time I eat every day is about 1:30 in the afternoon. No problems with it, no issues with it. That's totally fine, totally normal, totally healthy. Everything is fine. Don't worry about it. Did I tell you about the tattoo I have on my chest? Do you mean the one that I can see, or is there another one? Is that the one that customer got all worked up about? No, this one's different. It's on my chest. Want to guess what it is? Is it a flower? Yeah, it's a rose. Well, it was an angel before, but it got covered up with a prettier rose. Cool. I let the camera shot on the tits for ages. Love that. I've been thinking about getting another tattoo. Where do you think I should put it? Look at her hands again. Look at her. Yeah, get a tattoo on your eyelids. Yeah, let's fucking go. Let's go hardcore. Fuck yeah. Yeah. Does she? So she has 2 tattoos. She has. I know she said rose, and that one looks like a rose. I'm so confused. Do you have 2 tattoos on your chest, or are you referring to this one? And if that's not the one the customer got angry about, where's the other one that the customer got angry about? I don't actually know then. Get it on your butt. Get a tattoo on your butt. Yeah, hands. Get a tattoo on your hands. Let's fucking go. I'm not biased at all. No, apparently her legs. Apparently on her legs. I want leg tattoos. I just have no idea what I want. I have no idea what I want for leg tattoos. I'm honestly tempted to do the thing where it's like lines up the back of your legs that look like stitching. I'm honestly tempted to do that. No, it's not at all because of Danganronpa. Shut up. What do you mean? I want leg tattoos. I just have no idea what. Could be good. Oh, it might be like super sexy to put one right on my inner thigh. Yeah. You know, not too long ago, I was seriously considering put a tattoo on the sole of my foot. A little picture of the Buddha. Trying to work out whether that would be very disrespectful to the people of Buddhist religion to have Buddha on the bottom of your foot, or whether that has special symbolic meaning in Buddhism to like have him on the bottom of your foot. And this feels like you're walking on Buddha all day. I don't know. Get a leg tattoo, literally just a leg. Oh, no, that's fantastic. And I'll get it like 1-to-1 to match my leg, so across my entire leg. It just looks like it's a leg tattoo that covers the entirety of my leg, like wrapped around all sides. I'm cell shading my leg. I should be cell shaded. I want to ask someone to give me a tattoo that makes me look cell shaded. So whatever angle you look at it from, it just looks like an outline around my body. That'd be hype. And also impossible, but that's okay. And then I'm not going through with it. But a thigh tattoo sounds sexy. You're super good at this, Kiryu-san. Get one on your back. Coward, 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 coward. Oh my gosh, Kiryu-san, I need you to chime in on this for me. Sure. What do you think about girls that blow up a guy's phone after he breaks up with them? What, girls who just constantly call back after they break up? I think it's super creepy and uncomfortable. Blow up as an explode? What do you think of girls who commit property destruction when a guy breaks up with them? Do you like those type of women? I want you to know first before we start dating. I mean, when a girl keeps texting, calling over and over until you finally tell her to lay off. You know. No, I hate that shit. You're taking this like so seriously. The reason I bring it up is because I am totally that kind of girl. Why does this girl having to keep saying stuff that makes her a worse person? Ah! Even after they break up with me, I feel like we've still got this connection between us, and I can't give up on them like that, you know. Why? Why? Why must Yakuza 3 ruin women for me? Why must Yakuza 3 ruin women for me? You have this chick who drinks a lot and has red hair and a rose tattoo, and you're making me not want to like her. Yakuza 3, what the fuck? How are you even doing this? I don't even know that was possible. My friend used to give me so much crap about it. Like, dude, that's kind of pathetic. Can't you take a hint? Leave him alone. Seriously. It's just such a constant trend. It's just such a fucking constant trend of talking to these women. And they just expose that they're terrible people and show zero remorse for it. What the fuck? I don't complain about it anymore, though. They're just like, well, that's Ranko for you. Uh-huh. What do you think? You should probably leave them alone. Not really sure is the answer. Yakuza 3 ignore hostesses of praise Malishima. Honest to God. The main issue here is this girl has boundaries. Well, it's a big issue in the fact that she has literally zero. She has literally zero in any capacity for anyone about anything. I'm supposed to leave them alone when I'm still not super in love with them by maturing and growing the fuck up. I can understand that, I suppose. I know how I'd feel. I'd be pretty worried about it, seeing as I still have feelings for her. But contacting her like that might make her unhappy. Kiryu-san, you're super cool, you know that? I've still got some growing up to do, huh? That's pretty obvious. I'm like barely out of my teens. Wait, how old is she? Is she like 21? This might make slightly more sense if she's 21, but still though. The other night, my friend stayed over, but like when I went to make dinner for her, she got all weirded out. Oh my god. Why? No, I literally just cut up a live fucking rat and threw it at her, and she hated it for some reason. I don't know what her problem is. Oh my god, what are you gonna do to me? See, here's my thing. Here's the two best girls so far that we have in Yakuza 3. Majima and Rikia. I'm not even joking. She actually is 21 according to the MUB guy. Okay, it makes slightly more sense. But not much. 21 is usually... Like, she's talking about shit that I would expect of a 15-year-old. Not a 21-year-old. Why? What happened? She was totally not into what I made. I'm horrified to hear about what you've done to this live rat. I'm so fucking terrified. What'd you make? Just buttered squid natto. I feel like we've discussed what natto is before and I've completely forgot. I feel like this has come up before. I forget what natto is. Yeah, like you mix up raw egg with the natto and then add squid and green onions and top it off with some butter. Raw egg? Is there any cooking involved in this? Raw egg? Okay, I don't eat egg, which I'm pretty sure has come up, but don't you need to, like, cook egg? Isn't it, like, unsafe? Like, it's chicken, it's salmonella, right? Aren't you meant to, like... Fermented soybeans. We have to... I am now remembering this. I have no opinion on what it would taste like, but fermented bean just doesn't sound pleasant as a thing. It's probably stinky. It's probably stinky as shit. Maybe not literally like shit, but still. I mean, like, I love... The thing is, I've never had soybean anything that I've disliked. I might enjoy it, but it just doesn't sound appealing. Like if it's just soybean fermented. No, but seriously, like, wouldn't she be grossed out because, like, you put raw egg into something? And there's also squid. Although, I don't know if you need to cook fish. I think fish is a thing if you just cut it up properly. And then it's fine, but egg definitely not. Natto is often considered an acquired taste because of its powerful smell, strong flavor, and sticky, slimy texture. Yeah, no, it would be very stinky. And sticky and slimy. I mean, I'd go for it, but I don't know if I'd like it. I don't know if I'd like it. Add squid and green onions and top it off with some butter.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so like I know sushi, right? Like I know sushi is raw fish. I don't eat fish, so I'm not gonna question that part. Because I know you can have raw fish on sushi. I imagine it's more of a case. Apparently 30% of people don't like it either. I think we also discussed last time. That's what I was thinking. Natto sounded familiar, but I just couldn't remember what it was. I think this was one of the first hostesses back in Okinawa, or a sub-story in Okinawa. But yeah, like I'm not gonna question the raw squid because I know you can have sushi that's raw fish. So I assume that's just based on the cut. Like certain cuts of fish are fine raw, and that's with sushi. But raw egg is explicitly like bad, right? Because again, like you can't have raw like raw beef or anything like that is slightly more okay and stuff like that. But like you definitely can't eat raw chicken because salmonella will get you. And isn't egg the same thing because it's also from a chicken? It can be, but some people do just have raw eggs. Isn't that unhealthy? I swear that's risky. I swear that's like a health thing. No, I know where I'm thinking of this. No, I know where I'm thinking of this because Brian David Gilbert, he was doing his video of ice creams. And he was talking about the eggs, and he was like, he made a big point about how you have to boil the eggs, or at least reach them to a certain temperature to kill off the bacteria and shit in there to not risk it. I was about to say, I swear I remember like something specific. Yeah, no, Brian David Gilbert, his ice cream video. Like, he had eggs for part of that, and he had to like cook them in a fry pan to like specifically make sure they got to a high enough temperature, so you didn't risk salmonella poisoning. So some people just don't give a shit. Sometimes you see Jim Dude Bros just chug raw glasses of raw egg. I mean, I don't like egg, but even that, it's not even the taste of the raw egg that disturbs me in that one. It's the fucking health issues. I mean, if Jim Dude Bros want to cut down on the fat content in their bodies, I guess shitting yourself after getting salmonella poisoning is definitely an effective strategy. I don't know if it's a good one, but it's probably effective. I'm trying to cook more like my mum, so I came up with that little recipe. Your mum doesn't sound like a great cook, but I'm not going to judge because I've never had natto. I think they do it for the raw protein. Just gargle cum like everyone else, you fucking cowards. I mean, there are various drinks and foods made out of raw egg, like mayo. Do you have to like prep in a specific way to not risk getting sick? I'm so confused. I don't know. It's probably chock full of energy. Sure, we'll go. I mean, it's fucking squid and soybean and egg. Yeah, it's probably chock full of fucking energy. Sounds delicious. Again, I'm not gonna judge the Nazar because I've never had it. I've not had anything that isn't soybean that I haven't liked though. Everything I've had that's soybean I've liked. It is, at least I think it's pretty good. You should make some for me next time. Maybe I will. I mean, if you're super into it, Kiryu-san, I bet you're right. What's your room at home like, Kiryu-san? Surrounded by children. Just a Japanese-style room with a desk and a small table. No bed. Fuck beds. Wait, seriously? Literally nothing else in your room? Like, what about decorations and stuff? Oh, I'm trying to actually think of, like, when you go into the safe room at Morning Glory, and I actually don't remember what's hanging in the wall there. I think there's, like, 2 things on the wall. I mean, I think I've got a bookshelf, too. I think I've got a bookshelf. That's crazy. I'm, like, almost impressed. What's your room like, then? Well, people always say they're super impressed by my room. Really? My friends all tell me it's got some sexy love hotel room. Fuck yeah. Never mind, I'm back on board with this chick. Fuck yeah. I know it totally does, but still. What books do you have on it? Carrie reveals he doesn't know how to read. Does sound impressive. See, the thing is, I can't lie to people about what my bedroom is, because it's literally on fucking camera most days of my life. I have a bed. It's got a blanket on it that you can't see, 'cause it's completely black. It's gay as shit. This is Pokemon. The thing is, I bet if I actually took a photo of the layout of my room, most people would call me a psychopath. Because of the way my desk is set up. But fuck you. My room is half studio. My room is like 80% studio, 20% bedroom. Fuck you. My bedroom works. I don't care. Well, you know, it just doesn't work because it's too fucking hot in here. I really need to fix that fan. I feel like I've been saying that for several months now. I should probably get on it. Or just buy a new one. We've got red curtains and cushions, a panther print futon, a cute wooden table, and the lights have these warm orangey yellow light bulbs. Damn. I appreciate the effort to make your bedroom just very, very clear that when you bring someone into it, we go fuck. I appreciate going that hard on it. I appreciate that. That is cool. They're not even bright enough for me to do my makeup in my room. Yeah, she literally just made her room to just be like, yup, this is the room we fuck in. That is more of a fuck room for her bedroom than my bedroom. And my bedroom literally has a canvas print on the wall that says the fuck room. Impressive. Sounds like a pretty sweet love hotel. Yeah, it sounds like a sweet love hotel. Hell yeah. I'll let you use it if you want. What? Haha, you're so cute when you blush like that. Hey, come on. I feel like this girl's gonna take the longest out of all of them, and it's just because I'm enjoying her the most. Look, she's been the best one so far. No bias. Completely impartial judgment. She's been the best so far. I'm still finding things bitch about her. You attach a pair of handcuffs to each of the posts of your bed and suddenly people think it's a sex bed. I mean, it is, but still, you shouldn't be so judgy about it. Okay, honesty time. You couldn't do that for my bed. The frame for my bed is literally a flat board with 4 pegs coming off for legs. It doesn't have any bars going up the side. It doesn't have any backrest. The entire mattress just sits flat on it, and there's nothing on any side of the mattress. It's all underneath the mattress. Flat panel, 4 legs, a grounding pole in the middle. Like, there's nothing. Hell, even the frame, like, underneath, like, angles in. So beneath the mattress, it angles away, so you can't see much of it either. So, you wouldn't be able to, you couldn't attach anything to mine. I mean, like, I guess the legs, you could, like, if you had ropes long enough, you could attach it onto the legs and then bring them all the way around and stuff like that. Body cream, what? Oh, you mean, like, as a makeup thing. Oh, not what I was thinking, but still. Bought new body cream the other day. Smells awesome. I want to use it every day after baths and body massages. Did you notice I smelled like roses today? If you're a good boy, I'll rub some on you next time. Lol, come by the club again soon. As much as I love roses, I can't actually smell them. People say that shit smells like roses, and I'm just like, I don't know what that is. Ow! Fuck, my foot! I didn't even hit it on anything that time, it just started hurting. Ow! Oh, my body's falling apart. Oh, my body's, like, actually falling apart. Damn. Osteoporosis is a bitch. Ow. Fuck. Oh, Jesus. Ow. Ow. Oh, Jesus. Like, the pain in my heels when they start hurting lately, it's, like, actually getting to the point where it rivals my headaches. Not cluster headaches, it doesn't rival that shit. But it's getting to the point where, like, the pain in my heels is starting to rival the pain of my, like, headaches and migraines. And, ooh, it ain't comfortable. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. This is Ranko from Shine. Oh, hey, what's going on? We should hang out, woo! Gelato Kamuro, woo, let's go! Now, if you're... fucking hell. Now, if you're wondering, should I go see a doctor about this? I'd love to. I'd love to. The thing is, though, is that there's no doctors anywhere fucking close to me who are willing to take on new patients because of the pandemic. And, yeah. I've not been to any of the doctors around here. Like, like, pre-pandemic, any doctors that I saw were not anywhere close by. And the primary one that I saw has quit being a doctor since then. And any of the others that I did see, I didn't like them. So, yeah. In any of, like, the surrounding, like, 5 suburbs that I've checked, which is most of the places that are reasonable for me to access, being someone who comes wrong, I press on that. But it's fine, he's still very dead. But, yeah, pretty much every doctor that's in, like, neighboring areas doesn't take new patients because of the pandemic. So, yeah, seeing a doctor's not really, like, an option for me anymore. Which is slightly annoying, but, you know, that's how it is. Like, doing my research, I actually have found doctors who are sort of nearby, who will actually prescribe HRT. There's an entire 3 doctors in the entirety of the Sutherland Shire who are willing to prescribe HRT for trans patients, and all of them are only willing to do it for trans women. So, you know, if you want testosterone, go fuck yourself. There's literally no one in the Shire who will do it. But even the 3 that are in the Shire, which is like, the Shire is like the congregate of the suburbs that I live in. I live in one specific suburb, but the Shire is like the congregate of them. And the Shire is pretty isolated from other places because it's either way far down south before you hit another suburb, or it's north, which is divided by a river. So you gotta catch a train to cross that, which I can do, but like, still very much out of my way. And stuff like that. But, yeah, like, out of the 3 doctors in the entire Sutherland Shire who will actually prescribe estrogen to trans patients, literally none of them are taking new patients because there's a pandemic. So fuck me, I guess. To me, it does seem fucked up. It does seem a little fucked up that in the heart of a pandemic, the doctors' responses have been, we will treat less patients. And that if it has nothing to do with COVID, you're not going to get treated. It does seem a little fucked up, but hey, that's how it is. Is that you, Mina? Huh? What? Ranko! Yeah, what are you doing here? Is this the girl whose sheet you threw out? Oh, just killing time, I guess. What's wrong with that? Anyway, I got some stuff to do, so I have to go. Have fun at work. Alright, I'll call you later, okay? Bye. She's still super depressed, huh? Is this the... Come on, let's head out, Kiryu-san. Where are we? Okay, I guess we're not going to discuss it. I guess it'll come up in the sub-story later on. I don't know what food she'd like. Let's just go to Conrad, because that's where we always go. She already started talking about how she hated it. Fuck. She already started talking about hating it. Fuck. Piss. Just don't order anything and just leave. Alright, I'll get the least amount that we can. We'll get a kimchi combo. Look, there's no meat in it. It's fine. It's just kimchi. You'll love it. God damn it. God damn it. Kimchi's not meat, right? Kimchi's like a plant thing? I forget. That was pretty good. Hey! Hey, I got her to enjoy it because I didn't get her to eat meat, I think. I love the taste of kimchi, but I actually don't... I'm not even sure that's what it is now that I think about it. All I know is I like it. Want to order something? Sure, we'll order the Tantakatan. And the veggie sticks. Yeah, it's literally just like, yeah, it's just celery, carrot, and whatever the white one is. I know what that is. Fermented veggies. So I might like the natto then, because I fucking love kimchi. Maybe I would like it then, because maybe I would like natto, because I do love kimchi. Fucking when we went out for ramen the other day, have I done a Yakuza video since I actually went to a place and got ramen? I think I have. I think I did.
Kanpai.
I went out and like actually got some ramen. It was very good. I didn't get kimchi. I got shoyu chasu. I wanted stir fry veggies, but they didn't have any left, so I got chasu instead. But the friend I went with, they had like spicy kimchi ramen, and it was very good. But yeah, no, I love kimchi, so maybe I would like that though. I mean, it's fermented blank. I don't know if I just like anything. Maybe I would just like anything that's fermented. I don't know. I like fermented other plants. You know, alcohol, but still. Have you heard any rumors going around town? I've been so bored this week. Something fun, let's see. What am I telling her about? Oh, fuck, I need to tell her about kimchi, and I haven't actually gotten my thing about kimchi. Balls. No, I haven't heard anything. No, I haven't heard anything. Penis. The girl we ran into when we're hanging out, is this the girl whose shit you threw out? I've been able to get in touch with her ever since then. I'm kind of like getting worried about it. I mean, when we went out like 5 minutes ago? Okay. Hey, you know that thing that we just ate? Yes. Good, isn't it? Yeah, yes, I did say I like it. She's the same girl from that one story I told you. You know, the one where I threw out her stuff without asking? It is her. It is her. Ah, she hasn't called or texted me at all, and I've called and texted her like a ton. I mean, I could understand if she's going to be pissed at you for a while for throwing out her shit without talking to her about it. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if she no longer wants to be your friend like this ever. If there's any way I can help. This just feels like she already hates the invasion on her life. She really wouldn't want the invasion of just her showing up. No, apparently she would. Never mind. Apparently she'd be super fucking down for it. I should go check up on her, huh? She's also saving up to go to Istanbul with me. Oh, you're gonna go together. This is gonna go really well. So excited for your trip. And Kiri-san, I'm so sorry. Sorry for what? I mean, you went out of your way to come hang out with me, and I'm like, don't worry, it's fine. Don't worry about it. Everyone has off days. Oh my gosh, you can't just say that. Huh? Why not? Just when you say stuff like that, it really hits home, you know? I'm sorry for being so fucking helpful. Lucky to have you in my life, customer. Damn, maybe they are really falling for each other. Ever since I met you, Kira-san, I started thinking about like a whole lot of things. Oh? You know how like I get super annoyed when things aren't totally black and white, and how sometimes that annoys me so much that I just make decisions for people? We've noticed this. We've noticed this. I'm honest to God fucking shocked you let us go to Conran when you hated it. I'm stunned. Everyone always lets me get away with it because it's like, oh, that's just Ranko, and I'm super grateful for that, right? Right, but you realize that it's making you a burden to other people? That's great and all, but I've been thinking a whole lot about you and the stuff you say. What do you mean? So I'm being serious here, okay? Like, whenever I want something to be black and white or come down hard on someone, you're always like, gray, like your suit. Yeah, it's a Yakuza 0 reference. Sometimes things aren't entirely black and white. They're gray. Think about it. Literally talking about the symbolism of his fucking suit. Did I steal your heart already? Should I stop giving you advice? Kiryu, she's saying it's a positive. Yeah, I'm sorry if I ever bothered you with it. Oh. Oh my gosh, I'm just kidding. Oh, you can't do that to Kiryu. He doesn't understand these things. Really? It's totally fine. Duh. You teach me all sorts of good stuff. Always feel way better after you give me advice. Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that me being nearly double your age means that I slightly understand things a little bit more and have learned from making these same mistakes in the past. Oh my gosh, Kiryu-san. What's up? I'm like devastated. Totes Devo. Everyone's been calling me fatty or piggy or one donut short of a fat apocalypse. Can I tiger drop these people? You're not even like approaching anything that anyone would consider overweight. Like, what the actual fuck? I haven't even been talking about your fat tits. Sorry. This game's trying to make me sexist, and every now and then it comes out even with the people I actually like. Can't believe it, seriously. Not fat. What nice friends. It's okay. None of these answers are good. None of these answers are good. The answer should be go fuck them. Tell them to go fuck themselves. No, apparently the answer is what nice friends. What nice friends. Seriously. What kind of person calls their friend a ham planet? You tiger drop these people. Here, I'm gonna teach you this move. Kiryu's journey in this universe is to teach everyone on the planet how to do a tiger drop. It's gonna be a much more dangerous but much more hype world once he's done. Let's be pretty good friends if they feel comfortable calling you that. I guess you're right. And we are pretty good friends. No! No, they're assholes! No, they're being assholes! What else could Kiryu be doing in a love hotel? When is Kiryu at his most heated and passionate? When he's doing hate moves and tiger drops. Wait. No, that's not right, friends, or not? Doesn't it, like, totally bug you when people make fun of you? Not really. I mean, Kiryu, you literally goad people into making fun of you, so you have an excuse to punch them. You're not a good judge here. Like, I totally understand, like, the friendly ribbing between friends. Like, I obviously get that. But there's a difference between that and just being a dick. There's a big difference. Hell, there's some people that I'm no longer friends with because they don't understand the difference. I feel like a lot of stories that I tell nowadays about friendship always ends in, and that's why I'm not friends with them anymore. I feel like that happens a lot nowadays when I tell stories about friends. I feel like that happens an awful lot. Huh. Might be something to that. That most people I know are assholes. That one. It's that one. Just groovy music in the background. Again, you can tell that I like this girl the most, because this one's taken by far the longest. This is going to be the only one that takes actually over 2 hours to do this. I don't remember how long Shiori took. Because the thing is, even with Shiori being as boring as she was, I still took time to stop and bitch as opposed to try to get through it as fast as possible. Because I can't do that. I always need to fucking vocalize my opinion on chicks. I'm an opinionated asshole. You know, there's like something special about you, Kiryu-san. Don't make me blush. Huh? How so? I mean, I won't ask for any details into your past. But it feels like you've been through a lot of tough times. Dramatic flashbacks. Just immediately. That's the song that just starts playing in Kiryu's head every single someone talks about. You look like you've been through some shit. It's not like I'm trying to put them down either. They have money, they have goals. In fact, every one of them is super driven. All of them have like stuff they want to pursue, and I admire that. But when you put them all in a room together, it's like super overwhelming. Almost as if everyone's trying to stand out. Kiryu just naturally does because he's swole as fuck. The standard passes you Yakuza 1 disc moment of every hostess. Kiryu, why do you have so many copies of Yakuza 1? Why did you buy so many of them? Do you at least autograph them before you hand them out? Like, Jesus. Here you are, living your life without rubbing it in anyone's faces. He doesn't need to do that, it just happens naturally. Is that how you see me? Yeah, and you know something? I don't think I ever would have imagined meeting someone like you all the way out here, Kiryu-san. I'm super happy I did. I'm not that great. If you fall for me, you'll only get burned. That is the actual Kiryu response. I'm pretty sure he said something literally very similar to that to Sayama. I'm not that great. Well, this is Kiryu's humble response. Not that great. I totally knew you were gonna say that. Seriously, I'm not. Now you're blushing. You're just so cute, you know that? Cute? You really think so? Huh. Kiryu's never been called cute this fucking often in his life. I gained a couple pounds. Ugh. It's like, probably because I go out all the time. I gotta get it to a spa and do some bedrock bathing. We went out and we ate just like nothing but kimchi. Okay, when I phrase it like that, I make it sound like we ate fucking buckets of it. She did say she was like full afterwards. You only get burned, or shot, or stabbed if you're lucky. Hey! Sometimes you might get exploded. That's the other cause of death that might happen. You might just fucking blow up entirely. That could also be a thing. I don't think there's been any other causes of death. I guess when you say burned, it's pretty close to being exploded. So, I guess it covers it. Has anyone been stabbed to death? I can't think of it. I mean, like, Kiryu's been stabbed. But, you know, it was fine. He got back to the bar, Mum looked after him, everything was fine. But I can think of a couple explosions and a few bullet holes. I guess Ginger got stabbed. And then exploded, so there is that. And Tachibana got hammered. So there's that. I was gonna say Lee, but Kiri didn't know Lee. But that was also an explosion. Bedrock bathing, what's that? You gotta go down 64 blocks and I'm not even gonna continue that reference. There are all these hot rocks and they put down a towel and you lay there for like 30 minutes. Burnies. Really? Does it help with weight gain? Yeah, like you sweat a whole bunch and it helps burn off the fat. That's why you gotta go bedrock bathing. I don't know if this sounds like a legitimate thing that's another cultural thing that I don't understand because I'm white, or whether this sounds like bullshit. Could be one of the two. It's hard to hold off on going out. Oh, because she was going out and eating food. I mean, her job is literally being a hostess. I know, right? It's so hard. See that all I gotta do is have a nice bedrock bath and my body will totally reset and I can go out and party hard again. Spoken like a true fucking 21-year-old. Looks like we got ourselves a party animal. So I've been thinking about Istanbul a lot lately. I wonder what it's like. You haven't researched it at all? I heard there was belly dancing and I just figured nothing, and I thought nothing else about it. I mean, I did, but there's so many things that I won't even know until I get there. Yawn! Sorry. I know there's no point in stressing out about it, but I still like want to imagine what it's like, you know? Makes sense. I can't believe I'm actually going. At first I was just like, oh, I'll go someday, but then I got all serious about it. That's how it happens. I love being active and dancing, but maybe I'm not that athletic, you know? Like, I was such a crappy dancer when I started. I got super upset about it too. But then you practiced and you got better? Damn. That's like what you do. Hate losing or being bad at something. And why are you bad at friendship? Oh, sick burn. Good luck. Oh, 20 hard question. If it ever gets tough, you can always come back. You know, Kiryu's primary advice: if something in your life is difficult enough, leave. It's a popular enough thing, I guess. The bedrock bathing. I mean, for me, it just also sounds more. It sounds relaxing more than anything else to me. But like as a weight loss thing, again, it could be a cultural thing that I don't understand is like a legitimate thing, or it could be bullshit because it's a thing to try and trick people into weight loss and like stuff like that. Is one of the many bullshit things that people have done. I'm so not coming back. I'm not gonna let Istanbul beat me. Don't force yourself to go if you don't want to. Kiryu, stop trying to talk her out of it just because you want to sleep with her. Naughty. I have no idea if it works or anything, but there are a lot of them at least. Again, even if it didn't work, it sounds comforting and relaxing, so I'd be willing to do it. Unless it's like Bernie's hot ouch Bernie's. But it just sounds like a lie down sauna to me. I'm like, not forcing myself at all. That's what everyone says when they're not forcing themselves to do something. That they're not forcing themselves to do something. I can feel your resolve. Thanks, Kiryu-san. You're so supportive of me. Good luck over there. Damn, is this gonna actually be another girl who quits her job? Damn. We're gonna like replace like half of the fucking... Okay, 3, but still. Come back more often. You're leaving the country. You're literally leaving the country. What do you mean come back? Alright, bye. Bye. Can we sleep together at least once before you go? Kiryu-san, I love you. Ranko. See you soon, okay? Damn, and she's still gonna leave? Alright. Emails. Al Naturel. I'm usually alright, okay. 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 Okay, calm down. Calm down. Damn, she ain't even being subtle anymore. Alright. For the key you spin. Yeah, I'm freaking everyone out! No one can handle my moves! Oh my gosh, Kiryu-san, I'm in some serious trouble. Can you come help me? Damn, this always happens. Is everything okay? No, look, I'll explain when you get here. I'm in front of the theater right now. Okay. Front of... Do you mean Theater Square, or do you mean... I feel like we've run into this issue before. Theater Square or the theater up here? Wasn't the movie... Like, the movie theater was up here. The movie theater, because we did the photography thing. That was up here. But I'm... Theater and... Ah! 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 God damn it. Curse this game for making me realize there's a second fucking theater in Kamurocho. God damn it. God damn it. How dare you. I just want to think of this one big fuck off one here and nothing else. Ooh. It's Yakuza turf. Damn. It's almost like that's the entirety of Kamurocho. Still fuck you. I didn't give a shit. Why am I focusing on building 8? I'm literally on max 8. What am I doing? Run, everyone! I'm a monster! Ah! Whee! Hurrah! Oh, actually, someone come here. Come here. Come here. I haven't done this one in ages. Come here. Yeah, let's go! Whee! That one's so good. That one's so good. The biggest thing that makes that one is definitely the camera work. The camera work is really dynamic and speeds up and slows down at the right times. That's definitely like the thing that helps sell that one the most. Because you could absolutely film, like shot that one in a way that makes it look really unimpactful. Because it just looks like Kiryu's moving away as he kicks someone so the impact doesn't hit. Is it just called Kamura Theater? Yes, it's called Kamura Theater. Alright. Where is she? What do you mean you're in Theater Square? Is that her? Hi! Oh, that's a friend at least. Get out of my way! Oh no, she is here. Hello! You're not even outside the theater at all. You're in the. You said you're in theater. Damn! Look at all these people on screen. It's like almost like the PS3's trying to show off or something. Kiryu-san! Hey, what's going on? We gave all our money to study abroad agent and he like totally ran off with it. Oh, fuck this guy. Alright. Time for Kiryu to beat the shit out of some motherfuckers. What? How? Without that money, we can't go to Istanbul anymore. I'm so sorry, Ranko. I'm really, really sorry. I'll start from the beginning. What happened? So I was gonna use this one study abroad agent to plan our trip, but Mina said she found one who'd do it for way cheaper. Ah, time to do what I do best. Extreme acts of violence. So I cancelled our contract with the old one, went over to the new guy, and then, well, he was a scam artist. Too many scams in this. Mina tried to run off with the money we were gonna save from switching to the new guy. That's not true. I have the money right here. All 2 million. I was gonna split the money with you. Did you stop lying to my face? What happened to the rest of the money we've been saving up forever? Well, it's not like you were gonna actually live in Istanbul. Even if you want, you'd probably just give up and come home within a week. How can you even say that? Can you two stop fighting while you're missing a bunch of money that I need to go beat up? Can you at least argue about this while I go beat someone up? It's not like you ever asked for my opinion, Ranko. So now you get to hear it. You should give up on going to Istanbul and use that money for something way more practical. It's for your own good. I mean, if she wants to do it because she wants to do it, I don't think it's... Okay. I like how this is them showing off at the animations. Them going up and down the steps is just super jerky. Look, it was early PS3. No one judged it that harshly. Just the sheer number of models on screen was what was impressive. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Nina. We can fight about this later. Right now, we're going to get our money back. Yes, this is what I've been saying for like 2 seconds. Kiryu-san, can you come with me to our agent's office? Of course. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. You're the best, Kiryu-san. Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. People are gonna die. I promise. Okay, fine. I won't murder them. Isn't this Dokimoto's clinic? Or is it just really close to it or similar to it? Sure about this? Yeah, super sure. Give us back our money, you fucking dickhead! Why would you trust a real estate agent who wears shades like this while he's indoors? Huh? Huh? Hold up, who are you again? My friend and I gave you 8 million yen for a trip to Istanbul. Pardon? What is this trip to Istanbul you speak of? Come on, don't pretend like you don't know. Miss, we're a publishing company, not a travel agency. I think you're at the wrong office. Sorry, but I have to ask you to leave. That's a total scam artist. I'm so calling the cops on you. Hold it, Pumpkin. Do you have any idea who you're dealing with here? She just whistles. Kiryu, come beat these people up. Huh? I'm gonna keep you holed up for a few days and put a little proper respect into here. Alright, yeah, alright. Fortunately, there's a window that I can throw some of them out there. There's some computer chair. Okay, so that computer chair is going on your head. That couch is going over your head. Kiryu-san! Hey, assholes! Oh my god, finally. Finally someone who recognizes me. That's right! Hey, how the hell do you know this guy? Kiryu sounds like a friend of mine. He's got nothing to do with my money. Now give it back. Wow! Wow! Some people who have some people who actually have some fucking understanding of the situation that they're in. Holy shit! Man, you should have told me you were Kiryu-san's girl. I'll get the money for you right away. Oh my god, finally! Finally! Finally, our reputation is fucking doing something. They realize that if Kiryu's here, we're leaving with the money. It just depends whether we're leaving you with a hospital bill or not. Yo, Kiryu's phone. Here's the money in my car, my wife and kids. Please don't punch me. Self-preservation instincts and a Kamarucha con man. That's literally I think this may be the first time this has happened. There were people who were impersonating Kiryu. There was a dude who was impersonating Kiryu who didn't realize the trouble he was getting in. And he was literally using Kiryu's reputation as a badass for his own benefit. Is Cash okay? Wow. Wow. Wow, we actually just left. We actually just left with the money. We didn't even beat someone up. They realized it would cost more if I had to beat them up because they'd end up with several broken bones and no things left in their office. Oh my god. Oh my god. Fucking finally. Jesus. We've only been the fucking dragon at Dojima for like 13 years or something. Jesus. I can't believe this all actually happened. I'm sorry, Kiryu-san. I didn't mean to take up so much of your time. Trust me, compared to anything else, this is significantly less time than I'm used to for this. I gotta go apologize to Mina. It's my fault that Mina did what she did. I never thought about how she might feel. I just like plowed ahead with things, just to get everything all decided. I mean, if she decided to come with you, I don't think you can hold that on yourself. If someone says, I'm inviting myself with you to an overseas trip, and then doesn't like where you're going, I think that's their own fucking problem. Actually, it took way less time than it normally would have. It's like, I mean, I didn't even need to hit anyone. Like, Kiryu, like, this is the equivalent of blue balls for Kiryu. Kiryu's just like, damn, I kind of wish they would fight me now, actually. Finally, everything in 0, 1, and 2 are finally worth it. We're finally getting to the point where people see Kiryu, hear his name, and go, alright, fine, here is the things that we got from the scam. We won't do it again. Please leave without hurting us. Finally! It only took like 200 scam artists being put into the hospital for this to finally occur. We used to be like such good friends. I can understand why you might not get along so well right now. Why don't you try to forgive one another? Huh? Friendship is fragile. Doesn't take much to smash it to pieces. But friendships can come out of those painful experiences. Forged together, become stronger than it ever was before. He's referring to Marshmallow, definitely not Nishiki. Kiryu-san. I'm sure your hearts are still connected. Don't get Kingdom Hearts on me. You have a really big heart, Kiryu-san. Well, I've got an even bigger hands. Because, wow, Kiryu's hands are like gigantic. I mean, I know he hits people with them, but dude's got those yaoi hands. Is that the proper pronunciation? I have no idea. Mine's like still really small. I wouldn't say that. I'm still gonna go to Istanbul. There's like so many things I gotta see and experience there. Right. Today's gonna be my last day with you. I can't have you bailing me out of stuff like forever. Alright. I really like you, Kiryu-san. So like, why don't we make our last day one to really remember? Are we just gonna leave your friends waiting while we bone down? Or do you wanna like go talk to her and then we bone down? Huh? Cute. Come on, you know what I mean. You're so cute, I might have to like take you with me. Kiryu's like, I actually don't know what you mean. This has happened several times before, but I still don't understand these innuendos. You are so amazing back there. Oh my gosh, I can't stop smiling about it. Thanks. No compliments back. No compliments back. Really helps forget about all the bad stuff I'm dealing with right now. I feel so much better. But now that I know I'm gonna be okay, no matter where I am in the world, because I've got something incredible stored in my spank bank. I know you will. Good luck. Thanks. I'm gonna go talk to Mina, okay? Kiryu-san, thank you so much. Really. I'm really gonna miss you. But I'm so lucky to have had you in my life. Aww. Aww. Forge new adventures in the world! Ranko. Damn. Damn. Ended on a positive note, and now I don't need to feel bad about cheating on her. Because she's left the country. So the last goal, just walk around until you get the completion email for Ranko, then just go back to Shine. Ah, yeah, I was about to say, yeah, we are in a situation where there is 9 people because of 3. Yeah, that makes sense. So yeah, it's just the last girl just takes over for Ranko when she. So it's gonna be a new girl that comes in. Okay. All right, one more to go. One more to go. One more to go. God damn it. One more to go. You know what? You know what? I'm gonna do something really fucking stupid. I'm gonna go into this one with high hopes. I liked Ranko. She still had the whole I'm a bad person part, but it was part of her character growth. And like, it was 2 friends being shitty to each other, and then they're gonna make up and stuff like that, and then she's going on adventures to expand her horizons. It's better than Yui. And Shiori. I know that's not a high bar, but fuck me with this game. I'm okay with it. Last goodbye. This will be my last message to you. It hasn't really sunk in yet, but I'm starting fresh. Thank you for being there for me, Kiryu-san. I'll never forget the warmth of your body, Kiryu-san. I wasn't joking when I said the spank shit. Hey. Hey. Oh my god, we have... Yes! I can get this one. Okay. Escape from grip faster and increase max health. Yo! Finally got 75 for that one. Woo! Now everything's 110. Collateral damage inflicts the damage inflicted on enemies who are hit by thrown enemies. Damn. That's a way to make Hulk Smash even more powerful. And max limit of your health gauge. Nice. Well, now that these are all even, we actually can like choose which one we want to do next and just have it be fine. It'll take a while before we get there, but still though. I should do Coliseum at some point. I should do it, like, at some point. We'll probably get some experience from that. I'm not going to do it now, obviously, because, you know, final hostess and stuff like that. But before we beat the game, I will do the hostess stuff at, not hostess, Coliseum. Words are hard. We'll do Coliseum at some stage. Although I don't know how many more opportunities I'm going to have for it. I don't know how close we are to the end of the game. But still. Release throw. Oh, I probably want this one, don't I? I probably want this one. Extra quick step is nice, but I don't know. Oh, extra heat attack. I forgot about that one. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Extra heat attack or boost speed of attacks. Oh. Oh, they're both so good. Oh, they're both so good. God damn. God damn.